Oh, what's going on, guys? HK Titan here with a brand new video for you guys. But first things first, as always, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So in today's video, I have something new planned for you guys. I'm going to be showing you the best beginner's chimp strategies in 2021, which will allow you to black border pretty much every single beginner map and a lot of intermediate maps as well, because it is such a strong strategy. Now, the one requirement of this strategy is you do need to save up 5,000 monkey money in order to afford Sauda, but believe me guys, as soon as you have her, your lives will get much easier, especially in this game. So now that I went ahead and covered that, let's go ahead and jump straight into the chimp strat. Alright, the reason why this chimp strategy is so good is because of Sauda the hero. You are allowed to place her right at the start of the game, meaning that you guys don't need to worry about getting any other towers, or you don't need to worry about saving up to afford your hero, because Sauda will do all of the work for you, and you pretty much just need to AFK the first couple of rounds, meaning that this is a super easy starting strat. Now that I went ahead and covered that, let's go ahead and turn our auto start back on. But now, following getting your Sauda, the next thing that we need to go for is we need to go for a couple of towers that will actually allow us to beat round 40. Because although Sauda is an extremely good hero, she does have a couple of drawbacks. The only drawback is she doesn't have a lot of Moab popping power at the start. But once you start to get her leveled up, then she could start doing plenty of damage to Moab Bloons. But until then, we are going to need to grab a couple of other towers until then. So now this is where I normally go for like the Ninja Monkey or something like that does a lot of damage to balloons. Plus that it also has camel popping power, but because we have Sauda, we don't need to worry about going for the Ninja, and we can go for a couple of other towers that will actually last us for a couple more rounds, or actually even longer than the Ninja will. So the tower that I'm going to be talking about is going to be the Monkey Ace. So with the Monkey Ace is such a good tower. It works on multiple maps. On top of that, it also has global range. So you guys don't need to worry about balloons making it too far, or if they do make it a little bit out of range of your Sauda, the Monkey Ace will come in clutch and we'll be able to pop them. Now, what pathway are we going to be going for the Monkey Ace? We are going to be going for the bottom pathway, upgrade to the top pathway as well. Now, the only downside is we will need to get a monkey village to give it camo detection, but we don't need to worry about camo detection because we have Sauda until then. So now the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be upgrading him all the way up to a Never Miss, but we also need to pay attention because on round 28 is when we are going to have lead balloons come. So as long as we can afford our Never Miss before round 28, and then we can afford to buy an Alchemist, we are going to be more than good to go, because Never Miss will allow our Sauda to pop lead balloons, even if we did not have our Alchemist, she can still pop the lead balloons with her level 3 ability. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a fast forward bit while I upgrade him to a Never Miss, and then I grab the Alchemist as well. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and get a bunch of things done, and I'll bring you guys back on round 40.
To side, don't always wait around. I've got a feeling I'm not the only one.
Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and bring you back on round 38 because we have the beginning of the starting strategy set up. So what I did is I went ahead and I upgraded our Monkey Ace to Never Miss. That way we had our Monkey Ace helping out our Sauda with popping balloons. And then I went ahead and I grabbed a 2-0-0 Alchemist. That way our Sauda and our Monkey Ace could pop lead balloons. And then I went ahead and I upgraded our Monkey Ace to a 2-0-3, which in turn allows him to pop a lot more balloons. And then following that, I went ahead and upgraded our Alchemist to a 4-2-0 to go ahead and give it a little bit more popping power. Now at this point in time, we are going to be moving into the third part of our strategy, and now we're going to be going for the big popping power after we grab ourselves a monkey village. Now I managed to save enough room in between our Alchemist and our Sauda to place down a monkey village right here, and now we're going to go ahead and grab a radar scanner with the jungle drums to go ahead and ensure that our Monkey Ace can help our Sauda in popping the lead balloons. Now the next thing that we want to do is we want to go to the next overpowered part of our strategy, and we are going to be going for a Prince of Darkness. Now with this Prince of Darkness, there's not much that we need to do. The Never Miss will be able to take care of all of the balloons all the way up until the point where we can afford to buy our Prince of Darkness. So at this current point in time, we are going to AFK until we can afford to buy the Prince of Darkness, roughly around round 80 or round 60 or round 61. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a speedy bit all the way up to the point where I can afford to buy the Prince of Darkness. I'll bring you guys back as soon as I can. Alright guys, here we are on round 59, and as you guys can see, we can now afford to buy our Prince of Darkness. But as you guys can see, we really don't even need to buy him right now because of how strong the never miss targeting on the Monkey Ace actually is. But now that we can afford him, we might as well go and buy him. That way we have a little bit more of popping power now. So now that we have our Prince of Darkness, we're going to go ahead and move on to the 4th stage of this composition. And now we're going to be going for the main popping power of the entire comp. And what the main popping power is going to be is it's actually going to be the Apache Prime. The reason being is that the Apache Prime is a very, very good tower to use on a single pathway map. So on any single pathway map, this chimp strategy will work. As soon as you start getting into the multiple pathway chimps maps, that's when it starts to fall off, but it will still work on a majority of those maps. So what we're going to be doing is now we're going to go ahead and buy our Apache Prime, and we're going to be placing the Apache Prime right next to our Alchemist like so, and we're going to be upgrading it to the Razor rotors. Now we're going to go ahead and upgrade it to faster firing as well. And now the next thing that we need to do is we just need to save up the money to buy the Apache Prime. As of right now, there's nothing else that we need to do. We have all of the towers on the field that we need as of right now. And the next thing that we're going to be doing, like I was just saying, is we're just going to be saving up to buy the Apache Prime. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and do another little bit of a fast forward bit all the way up until the point where we can afford to buy the Apache Prime. I'll bring you guys back as soon as we can. Alright guys, here we are on round 88 in our best chimp strats of 2021, and we now have enough money to actually afford to buy our Apache Prime. So as soon as I can find my mouse here, there we go. So we just need to upgrade him to the Apache Prime. Now that we have the Apache Prime, the next thing that we are going to be doing is we are going to be upgrading this monkey village to the MIB. Now, before we upgrade to the MIB, there are a couple of different things that we could do. We could actually save a little bit of money by buying a second monkey village and upgrading to the top path. But because there's not many more towers that we actually need to buy, we're just going to go ahead and eat the extra bit of money here and actually buy the MIB at its original price. So now that we have the MIB, our strategy is extremely strong right now. We are good against DDT balloons. We are good against Moab balloons. There is pretty much not a single balloon that we're going to struggle with, but we are going to grab a couple of safety precautions. The first safety precaution that we are going to grab is we are going to grab ourselves a engineer monkey. Now with this engineer monkey, we are going to be upgrading it to overclock, because what the overclock is going to do is it's going to increase our Apache Prime's popping power by a lot, and it's more there as a safety precaution than a necessity, but we will be activating it on some certain rounds like round 98 and round 99 and round 100. But other than that, it is a little bit more of a safety precaution opposed to actually being a tower that we need. There are a couple of other towers that we could go with to replace it, such as a balloon sabotage. We could go for our Spectre. We could go for a ice monkey. We could go for a glue gunner. Like I'm saying, there are a lot of different towers that we could go for. The main tower that I'm going to be going for is I'm going to be going for the overclock, like I already said, and it's just because it's such a good tower to use and I don't use it enough. Alright, now I did want to mention, for those of you guys who play Bloons a lot and you guys know a lot of Chimps strategies, And I know you guys are going to say that this is not the strongest chimp strategy in Bloons Tower Defense 6, and I totally agree. I do know that the Admiral Brickell strategy is stronger. I know that the Striker Jones strat is stronger, but when it comes down to it, this is the easiest chimp strategy to pull off, especially on one pathway maps like Monkey, Meadow, and a majority of the beginner maps, and a bunch of intermediate maps as well. So this is why I call this the best chimp strategy of 2021, because of how easy it is to pull off. It doesn't require a lot of might aggro. It doesn't require a lot of ability usage, and it also utilizes some of the best towers in Bloons Tower Defense 6. So round 98, we don't need to activate our overclock because our Apache Prime and our Prince of Darkness are taking care of all of these balloons. But on round 99, we will be activating the overclock to make sure that we don't lose to the reinforced DT balloons, just in case they do manage to make it a little bit further than we would like. And now we still have 25,000 left over, guys. We could buy whatever tower we want, but we don't need to buy any more towers at this current point in time. So feel free to invest into whatever tower you guys would like to, because again, we really don't need it because of how strong this strategy actually is. But anyways, guys, here we have it. We just have a couple more balloons to pop, and there we go, guys. We ended up getting a 101 Dart Monkey for the Chimp strat. And as you guys can see, we finished off with an extra $27,000 left over. And that's a lot of money that you guys could have spent on pretty much any tower that you guys would like to buy. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the best chimp strategy of 2021. Please feel free to let me know in the comments below if you guys know of a better chimp strategy, or if you guys agree that this is probably the best chimp strategy of 2021. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please feel free to hit that like button. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe as well. I do upload quite a bit of Bloons Tower Defense 6 content. But anyways, guys, you already know what time it is. I hope you guys have the most amazing day of your lives, and I will see you guys in the next one.